Greetings everyone, hope you're giving well out there. As I'm sure you all know by now, my name is Alex and today we're here to check this out, which is in fact an 89-in-1 retro gaming console / controller. Now before we start, as you can see, this is quite literally how it has arrived. There is no outside additional packaging, but I know it does come with a box because I've seen it. Why do they do that? Just send the box. Still, nonetheless, I'm not going to complain too much as long as the item inside actually works. So that is exactly what we're going to do right now. We're going to unwrap this and test it out. So this is obviously the little plastic coating pouch that they've decided to send it in, which obviously holds all the contents. And there is the little controller. That really does look quite smart actually. And then what else we got in here? We have a little instruction booklet and then obviously your AV cable to connect it up to your TV, so we don't really need this anymore. Now looking at that actually looks quite cool, to be honest with you. I mean, it is extremely lightweight. Now it is just made of plastic, don't get me wrong, but that feels exceptionally light. Now it looks like it needs a battery, and it does. I didn't get a battery with it, but it's a 1.5 AAA battery, so it's pretty standard and they're quite easy to get. So I'm glad it's one of them and not one of them little watch batteries, because they can be quite fiddly. But as for the actual holding it, I mean, yeah, it is small. It's in fact micro, but don't forget, I mean, I've got big hands and I should be okay with that. But this is more designed for kids and they should easily be able to get a good firm grip on that. Now as for the buttons on this, you've got the fairly standard setup. You've got your A button, you've got your B button, and then a T button. I'm not too sure what that is. And then it looks like you've got a start or pause button. And then of course the analog joystick, which seems fairly smooth. And then on the top here we've got the on or power button, the AV out, and then of course a reset button as well. Now as for this, what is that? You know, it actually looks like, is that a torch or something? What is that? It is, it's a torch. For some reason, it has a torch with it as well, and obviously that's what the T is for. The T button is so you can turn on and off the micro torch. Now before we set it up, let's have a quick look at this very basic user manual. In fact, it is extremely basic, but it's pretty much standard. Portable gift game console, 3 fire buttons, 1 multi-function direction key, and there we go, confirmation, built-in flashlight. Why is there a flashlight on it? Still, I suppose, rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it, but I think it's time to put a battery in this and set it up. By the way, just thought I'd let you know I've bought an additional AV to HDMI converter to help set this up because my monitor does not have the standard AV input. Now, if you want to get one of these, just double check that the TV or whatever it is you plan to plug it in does have the little red and yellow inputs. If not, then you will need to get one of these as well. Classic bit of 8-bit retro music there. Right then, so we're greeted with this, just a basic screen really, and we've got 89-in-1, we've got Angry Birds 3, CONTRA 1, Super Mario the classic, we've got Spartan, what did I say, ARKANOID, TETRIS, ALADIN. So let's start off with a classic bit of Super Mario, I think. Oh, and it is the first one, okay. Here we go. Woo! Oh, that was meant to happen. I'm gonna take my time this time. Here we go. Woo! Yeah! Yeah, I mean, it is Super Mario, but I don't know, something doesn't seem quite right. I mean, he seems a lot more greener than I remember. That could be just me. Still, it is the game though. It's just all working fine. The control pad is a bit on the lag. Oh, I remember that, yes. Oh, no! Again, that was meant to happen. Let's try another one. Okay, what we got here? 1942. Let's go for that one. Yeah! 8-bit classic retro music again. Oh, is that me doing a somersault? I'm dead already? I swear I'm not this bad at games. Right, let's try another game then. Oh, karate. Or karateka. Oh, what is this? Nothing's happening. It didn't do anything. think the end. That was the worst game ever. Bit of Contra. Yeah, it's a classic one. Oh, 12-1. Oh, cool. All right then. Let's choose. Oh, stage 8. It wasn't actually 8 games in one. It was just you can select your level. Woo! Wow. Excite Bike. Here we go. Woo! Woo! Ah, came off. Let's try this World Cup game. Yeah! I love how the picture on the game selection, it was actually of proper players, and then in the actual game, it's pigs. It's a bit disappointing, really. Come on. Tackle them. Slide. Do something. Where's the goalie? Well, why was the... So what's Fast Brothers? Oh, it's the same one. Oh, it's a duplicate. But it starts you off in level 3-1. Okay. I'm disappointed with that. F1 race, yeah. Skill level. We'll stick with something simple. Overtake him on the outside. Wow. Why did it just stop? I couldn't go much faster. What happened there? Okay then, so that was a quick demonstration here, and I'm hoping you got a fairly decent idea of just what games were on this and just how good it actually was. And to be honest with you, it wasn't that bad, but at the same time, it was a bit disappointing. Basically what I mean is that yes, there was 89 games on there, but I do feel there was a few duplicates, and at the same time, there's quite a lot of games that I definitely do not remember, and they almost seem quite bootlegged versions of the games that I do remember. Still, I suppose it was a nice trip down memory lane for the odd few games that I do remember, and for someone out there who really does hugely like the old classic retro games, then yeah, get one of these for them, a little stocking filler. They'll be well and truly made up with it. Still, however, as usual, if you've got any questions or comments you'd like to make about the classic 89-in-1 retro console gamepad, then you know what to do. Put them in the comment section below and I'll get back to the answer as quickly as possible. And of course, not forgetting, if you enjoyed this video and you like tech, then please show your appreciation by giving it a fantastic thumbs up, and don't forget to hit me up on that classic subscribe button. But until next time, thank you once again for watching, and I'll hopefully see you at some point very soon. Thank you.